Hello everyone and welcome to Salt and Sanctuary. The main thing I know about this game is that it's kind of like a 2D Dark Souls game, and given that Dark Souls 3 was the only Let's Play that I've actually finished on this channel, I got a good feeling maybe we can get through this one as well. I would have loved to do a blind run of this, but I have actually seen the start of this game. I tried to record it before, and then when I went back to edit, I realized that the audio track had awful crackling, which made the whole thing awful. So we're gonna start again. I only got up to like a bit past the first boss, so yeah. I'm just gonna recreate him as well as I can. So I had a lovely braided awesome hair action, and of course it was purple, because of course it's purple. Let's get grey eyes, because we're cool that way. And origin. Now, this is actually really interesting, how it presents the origins. Because, firstly, it shows us a map of the world. It doesn't just give us a list of, like, oh, you're from the Dragon Academy or whatever, and provide no context as to where that might be. This presents a world, right? You can see that there's different people, different races around this world, and they all look slightly different. And then you've got weirdo monster races. Well, maybe calling them monsters is a little bit racist. But weird spider eye, fang, black guy, weird zomboid bro, and green buggy Jew guy. Like, okay. That gives us really interesting information right off the bat. Because whatever these things are, they're not exactly human, even if they share the human form, and that means that the humans must interact with them in some relatively peaceful manner, because you can play as one, and I assume you're going to be talking to humans throughout. So, let's grab cool Cass, because he's got a little bit of a white tattoo thing going on there, and I thought that was cool. And I also went chef, because you can be a chef in this game, and that's literally all I need to know. Crystal Sphere, because why not? I don't think that actually does that much useful. And you can also do cool little challenge modes here. Like no blocking, no healing, naked, ore only, iron pot only, magic only, hardcore, etc. I actually kind of liked the iron pot. I was doing quite a bit with it, and going into all the wrong places. But yeah, I think for my first run at least, I should play the game properly, not obviously challenge mode on. And besides, I want to go magic, but I don't want to go magic only, if that makes sense. Alright, venture forth. This world has known war for centuries, but peace is finally preciously near. We delivered a princess to the kingdom across the sea, where a marriage alliance would save us all. Failing this mission would surely plunge us into darker days. And we're on a ship. Now, one thing that's really interesting about that is it doesn't specify where we came from, where we went. We're just delivering a princess across the sea. So no matter where we personally might be from... Oh, hello. Oh, you're that stranger. We've been boarded in the night. Ugh. They want to kidnap our lady. Oh! And ransom her. Protect her from the... Oh, no! Alright, I found one cool thing you could do is actually do like aerial combos, which is awesome. And you can smack him in the face. Alright. What's interesting about this opening... Hey, there's the princess. What up? At least I think that's the princess. Get potted on. Alright. Oh, you're sneaky devil. Oh, you're sneaky. Okay. My guys are not very good at this game. They're not very good at this game at all. And I'm getting... Okay, the sound isn't... Oh, dear. Alright, it's time to potato. Hit him. It occurs to me that what we've got here is a very Steven Seagal situation. I'm the chef on the boat, and I'm the only one left who can fight the invaders. I should really call him Steven. Oh well. Headcanon, he's basically Steven Seagal at this point. And that is a big Schlobosaurus. Yep. I dodged it. That's further than I got last time I fought him. Okay. I'm actually doing alright. No. Nope, I'm dead. Failing this mission would surely plunge us into darker days. I worked at the sound of waves crashing, washing on rock. I knew I was alive. I must find a princess. So, interesting premise, or rather simple premise actually. You're trying to prevent war. The princess is the key to ending that war because of political marriage. You've crashed upon the shivering shore. Well, hello there. Just a fleshy bit of flotsam washed ashore with the rest of us, eh? You want shelter, you want sanctuary, but it was a sanctuary without faith. There's an empty sanctuary up the beach. You can claim it for your creed. Tell me, do you keep the new gods? No. I keep the ways of the pan. You don't keep the new gods? Rare. So you're a pilgrim of Devara. You've sort of been dying out for centuries, I'm afraid. Nope. I worship the iron pot. No. Do you hold no gods at all? You're either brave, foolish, or from the north. You don't look particularly brave. You don't seem that particularly foolish either. Are you a mountainsmith? No, I'm not. No? What was your creed then? So, these are the primary religions presented to us in the world. We've got the Iron Ones. Men from the mountains of the northern continent of Markdor are Iron Ones. They believe in no gods, believing instead in the iron will of man. They love steel but hate magic. Are you a member of the Iron Ones then? No, because we want to see what the other ones are. Most men follow the three deities, the king, the knight, and the judge. The king lends wisdom to men who lead, the knight protects warriors in combat, and the judge guides those who maintain order. Are you a follower of the three then? No! No, what's your creed? No, follows the goddess of light, worship Devara, deity of humility, kindness, and forgiveness. Her creed is perhaps the oldest known creed, for this could be the consequence of its cleric's meticulous record-keeping. Are you a pilgrim of Devara's light then? No! No, what was agreed? I'm going to go with the Iron Ones, because despite the fact that I want to use magic at some point, I don't want any gods on my side, I just want to do this man mode, do this on my own, with my own little, like, apron and stick. Right, you remember the Iron Ones, eh? No gods will help you here. Except this metal icon, then. Thank you. You survived a shipwreck, didn't you? This island is full of shipwrecked sailors like you. I stand here on the beach. I see men drown, I see men survive, but I never see a rescue. Perhaps this island is cursed, but weren't you already thinking that? But have I seen a princess? Perhaps. Perhaps. Why is a princess so important? Living or dead, we're all the same flesh. Maybe I'm your princess adorned in the skin of a decrepit old man. Well, go and find your princess, you know what they say. Quest goes a long way to keeping the madness at bay. Sanctuary is simple, but salvation is not. Sanctuary is simple, but salvation is not. It's interesting if that is actually... Shield, offhand. Yeah, these are just some tutorial things which I won't go into because I've already seen them. It's a guy. Yeah, it's interesting what he says about a quest keeping madness at bay. If that is, like, an actual saying in this world, then perhaps madness is a common problem. Like, we don't know a lot about what we are, or the world we're living in. Ta-da! Claim the sanctuary. Ha ha ha! Yeah! Give me that hearty roll. Alright. One thing that's interesting is that in the character selection, it gives us, well, character creation I should say, it gives us a a world map, basically, shows us all these different places around the world that we can be from, and then the game takes place in none of these places. We get shipwrecked upon this island, which... Oh, you sod. Which, for all intents and purposes, isn't on the map, right? Like, the impression you get from the opening is that wherever you're from possesses culture, right? Possesses some manner of government because you have a princess. It deals with its neighbors because you're at war. The festering bandit. Deals with its neighbors because you're at war, and also hits everything with a stick because that's how the game works. Hold on. Trying to take out these guys. One thing I will say about this pot is that it's not very good. Huh. Okay, so basically... Yeah! Take that. Boom! Headshot. Ow, I got shot in the head as well. Oh man. Nibble. Ah. What's cool is that you can kind of come at them from below, and then they kind of have trouble getting to your level, at least with most enemies. You can use that to your advantage pretty effectively. Get hit. Okay, so the place we end up in, we get shipwrecked on this island, which we don't know where it is. We don't know where we are in relation to the rest of the world, or even if the rest of the world is relevant at this point. Oh, you sod. I don't like how these guys kind of really blend into the background, right? Gotta kind of be on your toes. Get out of here. So, we end up in this new place. And while, obviously, there's people and culture here, you just get attacked by every monster in the world. Whatever is going on here, it's like, must be cursed or something, because the amount of people who actually give you the time of day is pretty low. Everything else is like weirdly ghouly, ghosty, killy of Yui. Like, even the doggies. Watch this. Alright, well. Way to prove my point wrong, dog. Here we go. Come on, pup. So much for blocking him. But yes, like, even the fauna is like viciously murdering of you, which seems like not very nice of it. But also it seems like how you start to wonder how or if there was ever like an actual civilization here. Something built this. But whatever it was, either isn't here anymore, or has a very good reason not to like you, right? It does try to pull kind of a Dark Souls-esque thing where it's like throws you in and provides you very little context as to what's actually going on. But this might be a little bit too little context. Can I... Oh, this is totally where I came from, isn't it? Oh, can't actually jump off the ladder. This way. Alright, don't want to take those guys on because 2 guys is a bit much. Especially when there's a sniper up here. Get out of here. Oi! Oi! Not fair. I was in midair. Road clothes. Yes. Ah! Jerks. Yeah, it's a little weird. When you get into the air and attack, you kind of get suspended. Which takes a little bit of getting used to, because I feel like I should be falling, and often I will want to do a flying attack to drop onto them with a strike, and that's not how the game behaves. Oi! Cheeky. Ah, a bunch of grenados. Oh! Silly bat. I'm gonna eat that. Back off. Alright. Well, thank you for blocking him, my good man. Ow. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's not what I wanted to do. Praise the star. Alright. Give me that. Bandaged ring. A ring of powerful healing. Its wearer may suffer injury, but lasting wounds will be less severe. Reduce the wounding effect. Cool. One thing you'll note is that my health bar and what substitutes as my stamina bar, I guess. Look, stamina. Reduce as I fight. Like, the max goes down. So the bandage ring, for instance, would stop that happening. Or stop it happening as quickly. So right now I've got no well, I've got red shards left. They also heal. No healing left, and 2 guys over here. Let's see if I can't say hello. Ooh! Say hello more effectively than that. Alright, we're good. We're good. Stomp him. Nicely done. Good stompage. Okay. Alrighty then. Oh, you sod. I'm saying that word a lot right now. Wait, down I go. Whee! Come on! Cheeky. Journey bottle. I can't remember what that does. What's a journey bottle? A glass bottle, some parchment, and an inkstone pencil. Oh, so pencil. The bottle seems uncertain about remaining in this universe. Oh, that must be how you send messages to other players. Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that's the case. Is this? Yeah, okay, cool. This is the way back. No! Right. Needed to, needed to kick that ladder. Mysterious cleric revives me for a nominal fee. Yeah, that's interesting. That instead of just like reviving at the bonfire or something, there is actually someone who comes and revives you. Someone who you never really see, well, haven't seen so far anyway, but is ostensibly on your side. Man, where's the guy who's got my salt? Another interesting thing is that these guys that we're killing now drop salt, right, which is our soulsy bloody souls equivalent for this game. But what's interesting is that when we were fighting when we were fighting on the ship, we weren't actually picking up any salt, right? So either something has changed with us that we can now harvest this salt or make use of it, or there's something different about the natives of this land. And I'm going to say it's something that happened to us, given that we quite clearly died. Quite clearly died in the opening, and yeah, just walked it off, as it were. Eat this sandwich, and then... Cool. Kick ladder this time. I can't believe I kicked a ladder and then I jumped down anyway. So yeah, it's entirely possible that this place where we've ended up is not actually us washing ashore or anything, but it's some form of afterlife, right? Let's level up. Yes, please. Give us some of that. Give us some more. Cool. Black Pearl. Okay, so this is the leveling tree, and it's got all sorts of cool stuff on it. Over here you've got melee kind of thingies, where you become a better swordy man. Over here you've got wizard kind of thingies, where you become a better wizard man. And cleric thingies over here. But given that we follow the iron dudes, we don't really care about that. Give me that bolter's pouch. It gives you more healing potions. Give me that magic, despite the fact I'm not going to use it for a long, long time. And yeah. So odds are, especially given how everything seems moderately zombified and very unfriendly to you, the twist may be that everyone, or you at least, on that ship who died is actually just dead. And this is their eternal reward, as it were. Anyway, why do I only have 3 hardy rolls? I should have had 4 hardy rolls. Bing! There we go, now we've got 4 hearty rolls. Ah, delicious, delicious hearty roll. What's the description on this? A baked roll. It remains warm long after it should have cooled. Eat it to restore some health. Awesome. Anyway, that's a good spot to end it here. Next episode, we'll keep going deeper in. And the audio will be fine, and I won't need to redo this anymore. But hey. Alright, see you next time. Bye guys.